resisting again. Code 5.
Dad, help me!
I am not helping you.
Please help me!
Having wealthy parents usually means living a life of luxury and entitlement. But what occurs when these privileged kids confront the tough realities of life? Here are 3 rich kids who were never told no as children, and their spoiled attitudes ended up causing them trouble. First, there's Alexandria, who on September 18th, 2022, wouldn't get out of her father's car. He tried everything, but she stubbornly refused to leave.
Get out, and I want to get my car back.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
You're waiting on him to what?
To get out of the building? To come drive the car? He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
No,
because
I'm letting you know
No.
that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So, whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might
No, I
be
do
having
not.
some sort of
This is-
early dementia or something, but he is
Yeah,
not
there's
acting
a
like
lot of
himself.
reasons for this.
We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go and
Facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm
And I
just
need her
trying
out
to
of the
spend
car.
the day with
I'm
him,
sorry,
or
officer, I know this is crazy,
go out
but
and run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
When the father insists that he won't drive her, she dismisses his refusal as odd and quickly concludes that it might indicate early dementia. Alexandria, who was out of work and had received gift cards from her dad, opted not to use them and instead decided to stay in the vehicle.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to
No,
me.
I think he's acting like he's
Executive on
got a problem.
Alexandria is facing a drug problem and was meant to be in rehab, yet somehow she returned to the apartment. Her father, filled with love for his daughter, aimed to carve out some special bonding time. This is what led to the current confrontation. As tensions rose, Alexandria began to argue with the police, insisting they either contact a judge or simply issue her a ticket. The officers were losing patience, and one tried to remove her from the car. Alexandria resisted fiercely. When the officer stepped back to reason with her, she claimed she was being assaulted and threatened to file charges for assault and unlawful confinement.
I would like to press charges for assault, an assault charge. I just was assaulted. Battery. I want to press charges for battery.
You don't get that. It's
I
lawful.
want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So these are the options. You can get out of the car. You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like I don't really understand.
So
Mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know.
what would you like me to mail you?
Whatever the charges are. Like, let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges
ticket?
are
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a
problem-
verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
So that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway,
So,
my
what's the
dad
issue?
is obviously like demented and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do.
The officer quickly lost his temper. He dragged her from the vehicle and guided her to the squad car. It then struck Alexandria that she was truly being taken into custody, prompting a frantic plea for her father's assistance. This is particularly ironic, since she's now seeking help from the very man whose expert assessment had previously indicated he is showing early signs of dementia.
Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right? Okay. That's
No. You're insulting me. What are you doing? No, I'm not going to. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're gonna be
I'm
placed
not under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest. if anything.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and resisting.
You can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
Stop.
For whatever reason you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
Bye, Alex.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law. This isn't lawful. I'm not resisting. No, stop searching me. Stop touching me. I have to search you. You're molesting me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
However, the baseless claims proved ineffective as the police attempted to place her in their car. She was ready to resort to anything, from struggling to making accusations, in hopes of gaining her freedom. If only she had considered that sooner. Ultimately, the officers removed her handcuffs and succeeded in getting her into their vehicle, but not before she resisted and tried to kick them.
You guys have like some sort of like commercial health
Do
insurance?
not fight us, okay?
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my. I want them. Why don't I get to keep them? No, don't touch me. See? You're touching me again. Stop it. Open the door for me. Stop touching me. Can I see your back, please? I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing you were doing before. You're just going back and forth. Okay? You're under arrest. Miranda rights. Miranda rights? No. If you resist,
You are resisting.
I'm resisting.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO. Stop.
On a Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday? On a Leo? No. Get off me. I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
Nobody really does want that.
You're constricting me. I can't breathe. You're constricting me. You're not doing anything. You're hurting me. You are physically hurting me right now. My chest hurts, my head hurts, my hands hurt, my wrist hurts. I know it hurts. And my shoulder blades, and my shoulders, and my back. Which is where all my organs are, by the way, so thank you. You would just cooperate. You're not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op. We are not a co-op. We are not a corporation. We are not a co-op. You're not a cop. You're a robber. You're stealing me. You're kidnapping me. You're abducting me. Ow, you're hurting me. Ow, no, stop doing it.
Have a seat.
In the car without us without fighting us.
Alexandria was taken into custody, where she faces charges for trespassing and resisting arrest. While Alexandria disregards the word no, our next affluent individual doesn't even recognize it. On February 21st, 2022, in Florida, authorities received a report about a potential drunk driver. An observer described a troubling situation involving a Tesla, noting a close call with a palm tree. The driver then began to reverse, producing screeching tires and endangering nearby pedestrians before speeding away. An alert was subsequently issued for the identified vehicle. Shortly after, a deputy noticed the Tesla parked on the side of the road. As the deputy approached the car, the driver sped off, fleeing the scene.
5111, I'm in pursuit again. We're taking a left or right on Jamaican Street. Taking a left on North Bahama Drive. We're stopped again. Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
Stop me over. Oh my god, Dad! They're arresting
Stop
me!
resisting!
What the hell, dude? What are you doing?
Don't fucking resist.
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me. Dad, they're arresting me.
Stop resisting!
Dad! Dad!
Get on your...
Dad! They have me on the floor! Dad! Dad! I don't know what I did! What am I doing? Why are you doing this?
One detained.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Eventually, the police located her and took her into custody. Despite being charged with DUI, running a red light, and resisting arrest, this privileged individual believed she had the right to make demands. She insisted on speaking with her father and refused to comply with the officers. The police tried to administer field sobriety tests to assess her level of intoxication. Throughout the encounter, her actions seemed erratic, and she persisted in requesting to reach her father, despite being an adult.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
We have an RP that said she was intoxicated. I find her parked right here. I put my spotlight trying to walk up to her. She sees me.
Did you take a test? No.
Takes off. I throw on my lights and she's going like 60, swerving, running stop signs. And then she gets out of the vehicle. I have her taser point. I'm telling her like, just stay there. She gets out, and then she runs back in the vehicle, rolls up the window, and then takes off flying even faster, like 80 miles an hour.
Who are you?
He's the police.
I didn't know that.
I only told you 10 times.
He didn't sign
Did you see this?
He didn't do that.
Did you see this?
Oh no.
This rich kid continued asking to speak to her father, refusing to take sobriety tests, and arguing with the officers. She thinks her father can make her charges disappear with a wave of a hand.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. That's my dad.
Okay, well he's got to go.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dad!
Ma'am.
Dad! Dad! I've been living on this island for 3 years. Why?
Get in.
I don't know.
Get in! Get in!
Dad! Dad!
We got resisting and violence.
You want 11 code 5 yep?
You have a hobble?
You didn't tell me why you're putting me in the car.
Because you were going to jail.
Only then did it hit her that she could be in serious trouble. She started to debate the legal issues with the officers. They clarified the gravity of her actions, stressing that her reckless choices endangered lives. However, for this wealthy individual, as long as no one had actually been harmed, everything was fine. Her stance appeared to be that she shouldn't face arrest since she hadn't caused any injuries yet.
You could have killed yourself, others, and me.
But I didn't. So what are you
Thank God
talking
you
about?
didn't. Thank God.
Ultimately, she faced charges for DUI, reckless driving, resisting an officer with violence, and fleeing from law enforcement. She'll have ample opportunity to reflect on the repercussions of her behavior while in custody. Just when you think you've seen everything with wealthy youth, this 18-year-old proves otherwise. What began as a typical Water Patrol day in Escambia County for officers Ellie Birkin and Christopher Lugg of Florida Fish and Wildlife took a bizarre twist when the driver of a pontoon boat traveling beneath a bridge gave them an obscene gesture. This action irked the officers, leading them to pursue the pontoon. While making an obscene gesture at the police isn't technically a crime.
Put it in neutral. What was that about? What was that about? Flipping us off. You're not in neutral. Put it in neutral. Put it in neutral. Here's your DUI. Just put it in neutral. I'll tell you what, man. If you bring attention to yourself, we'll come figure out what's up. That's all. Don't grab the boat. Just sit down. Whose boat is this?
It's Freedom Boat Club, but I work for them.
Okay, you work for him? All right. I don't want anybody grabbing life jackets or anything else I'm asking for. I want him to do it. Alright.
Yes, sir. Life jackets, where you want them? All life jackets are in the back.
All right, listen to me. I need 9 life jackets, your registration, a throwable, and a fire extinguisher.
All right, throwable.
They uncovered alcohol and realized that every passenger was under 21, making them minors. The operator was subjected to sobriety tests and taken into custody for operating a boat while intoxicated. The officer took the opportunity to inform the teenagers about the dangers of underage drinking and irresponsible actions on the water, highlighting the associated risks and legal ramifications. He emphasized the importance of being responsible while boating, especially given the distractions that can arise while navigating and the threats they pose to everyone aboard.
So I know that's one. Do you have enough jackets for everybody on the boat?
I have 13 life jackets.
Where's the rest of them at? Okay. Yeah, well, I know there's only 3 in there, so. We'll get to that second part in a sec.
Nah, just let him get the life jackets. If there's some under the seat, let him get them. You can get up for that.
Yeah, bro, so we do want to, I'm not going to make you take them out if I can count them, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 7, I know we got 1. Well, we don't have plenty inside, I see 7, though. I'm not being picky, it's just I can't see through stuff. So 3, 4, 5, 6, that's good, that's good, that's good. There we go. You want to get him on the boat, look at his bed? Or you want me to get on their bed? Here, you look up too. Alright, would you be comfortable? That'll work. Just, be careful, trail on that. Do it in the back. Here, let go, bud. I'm gonna break away for just a sec because I don't have to worry about bumping y'all, okay?
Ultimately, the officer transported the passengers back to shore. He spoke with the teenagers about the importance of following the law.
This is y'all's boat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is where it's supposed to be, correct? The switch is off, or the key's off, key's still on it. I think you're good, okay? He's getting arrested for boat under influence. Alright. I don't know if he has anything else or duties he needs to do today, but he's not going to be coming back today, so. Alright. You have any questions or anything?
No.
Do you guys both just work there, just you two?
Yes.
Okay, 10-4. Realize, I know you did what you did. You may think that's why we turned around. Definitely grabbed our attention, but you stepped up from the steering wheel, walked to the center of the boat while underway in the middle of a bridge when our boat, which is a bigger boat, has a bigger boat weight, right? And sat there and did whatever you did. Nobody's driving the boat. You know, if that wake hits, if somebody's coming, you're coming around a corner where there's blind corners both directions where dummies never stop. So all that stuff's going on while you're...
For the person operating the boat while impaired, the officer emphasized that this conduct puts all on board at risk, particularly on a bridge with possible dangers. Let's hope he reflects on his actions after spending a few nights in jail. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating content. We invite you to share your views on entitled individuals in the comments.